All right, here we are, day late. We're at Charlotte. This is a 600 miler, so yeah, I'm prepared to have a lot of time wasted because there will be a lot of yellows. And yeah, pretty long race. I don't have the keys to the race car. I didn't have time. Just make sure to watch the tire, the right front first, and then the right rear when you shred the right front. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see a little lap run that I did. And that's really all I can talk about. Just race management all 600 miles. That'll pay off near the end. So there you go. So let's I don't know, get to the pit road and then talk about the lap. All right, so we're making our way to pit road, and this did not go as planned. You'll see why. I made it. I made it at the speed limit, even though that happened. So technically, it's safe. Except this is not the one I'm going to use. I just wanted to show you that it can be done. All right, so this is the third take, by the way. I've come to the pit road. I get it right this time. I say third because the second time I was like 3 days slow. It was bad. So let me speed this up. There's your pit speed exit. Just keep it under the blue and white line. Easier said than done because it's really bumpy down here. If you go too high up, you straddle the track just like that. That shouldn't be a penalty. But then you get too down and it doesn't turn. So yeah, on the lap. All right, so a lot of mile and a halves. I've kind of been this way lately, where the first lap is the money lap. So that's what we're doing. I got a nice big old launch out of 4 by running up top and leaving it in 5th gear. So I changed nothing on the setup. Fixed setup as usual. The weather you can see right there. And it's a little bit cooler than I would normally run, but this race does go into the night. So that's why. And all I changed was brake bias down to 48.1. And that's it, nothing else. So let's just see how this is done, then we'll talk about it. And there we have it. You can see how long I waited to shift because I didn't want to lose that lap time for Q. Now, before we go talk about the lap, here's this, which is, shit, I don't remember how many laps it was. It was a pretty long run. This is just what I'm doing in a long run. All right, here's a little run I did with that AI session once I got past some of the riff raff. And this is kind of what I would do in a race, more or less. And the takeaways are smoother entry and mostly throttled up, but not 100%. Like something like 80%. If you can hold that and maintain, that's the way to go until you're straight. And like I said, I did burn tire up, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it could be. This is, I don't even know how many laps into the race. I would say quite a few. Not new tires, but not old. I'd say 8 laps. And there you go. You can just look at that and take what you will from it. Alright, so it all starts with getting your big old run out of 4. 5th gear, build up as much speed as possible. Like I said earlier, it's the first lap. So we're going to slow-mo it here and well, I'm just going to pause it right here. See the Coca-Cola sign there? That big old red square. When I'm parallel with that, that's when I begin my turn into the corner. And I'm going to slow-mo it because some stuff's happening. There's a big old, fall off right here. That's when the banking begins and the flatness ends. Use a little bit of trail brake. That's to get it down to this blue line. You don't want to use too much, especially over a long run, because you'll start to kind of make the balance weird. And you'll see that in the other clip that you should have seen already. But you can see once I got to the blue line, and I do mean blue line because there's a lot of grip on it. And you're pretty much going to want to throttle up like immediately once you get there. And I hit pretty hard. That's just to kind of force this bitch to turn. And we're going to use up all the track. And I mean all of it because the car has 0 grip left in the front end. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. We're going to slow mode again here in 3 because some more stuff's happening. There's another Coca-Cola sign right there. I'm turning in as I'm passing it, but not too sharply. We're going to get to this white line here. Maybe a little bit later. You got to see where the where the asphalt changes. All right, then I'm going to get on the brakes and I'm going to downshift relatively early. Doing the same trail brake, but we're going to throttle up a little bit sooner because, well, we're in 4th gear and we have more to work with, but you can see once I come back to the throttle, it just straight up grabs. And we're going to use all the track and do what I did here and just leave it in 4th until you smack the limiter and then you can shift. And there you go. All right, that's it for this track guide. It's still an oval, so there's not really much to it. It's Charlotte, so the important thing is lasting those 600 miles, which is something I'm not doing. So, yeah. You can kind of just learn from that, I guess. And I don't even know what the next track is, but that one. So, yeah.